deep in the vast Indian jungle, where sunlight pierces through the dense canopy in golden shafts and the calls of wild creatures echo endlessly, a human child was found lying alone in a tiny basket. His name was Mowgli. This is the story of the boy who grew up among wolves, learning courage, wisdom, and the language of the wild. This is the journey of the jungle boy. Mowgli was discovered as a newborn, shivering in the early morning mist. Raksha, the mother wolf, approached him, her soft fur brushing his tiny cheek. The boy looked up with wide, dark eyes, and in that gaze, Raksha understood that he belonged to the jungle. "You are my son," she whispered. From that day, Mowgli became part of the wolf pack, and the jungle became his home. In the first days, Mowgli feared every howl and rustle, but slowly, he learned to read the jungle sounds, the crunch of insects signaling rain, the gentle steps of a hare signaling safety. Baloo, the friendly bear, taught him to taste the fruits of the forest, climb trees, and find clean water. Bagheera, the black panther, watched closely, always warning, "Be careful, Mowgli. One wrong move could cost your life." Every morning, Mowgli ran across tall grass fields with the wolves, leaping over streams, ducking under tangled branches, listening to the wind to predict the weather. As golden sunlight touched the treetops, he often climbed a rock and looked at the vast sky, feeling the power and freedom of the jungle. But danger was never far. Shere Khan, the fierce tiger, constantly stalked him. Each roar sent shivers down his spine, but it also taught him caution. Baloo warned, "Shere Khan will never forget you are human. He will come back." Mowgli knew it, and that knowledge made him stronger. He began to craft traps, swing on vines as weapons, and sneak through the undergrowth silently. Baloo chuckled, "You're clever as a wolf now, kid." Bagheera nodded. "Serious, but do not get overconfident. One mistake and it could be the end." One day, Mowgli first faced Shere Khan directly. The tiger, golden fur glistening under the sun, red eyes locked on him. "The man cub is mine," roared Shere Khan. Mowgli's heart pounded. Sweat ran down his tiny back. He dodged through bushes and tall grass, using every skill he had learned to escape. The chase lasted hours, until he finally found shelter in a cave, exhausted but confident. "I am no longer afraid." Days passed. Baloo and Bagheera still suggested he return to the human village for safety. Bagheera said, "You can live in peace among humans. No more fear." But Mowgli shook his head, voice firm, "I am a wolf. I belong to the jungle. I cannot leave." He trained even harder, making simple weapons, building clever traps, predicting the movements of other animals, learning to communicate subtly with birds, panthers, and even elephants. He became agile, wise, and fearless. He realized life in the jungle was a continuous lesson, and he had to grow faster than any human child. One stormy night, lightning split the sky and Shere Khan appeared at the wolf's den. Baloo growled warnings, but Mowgli stepped into the torrential rain, holding a blazing torch. Flames danced across his small body, creating a heroic silhouette that made Shere Khan hesitate. "You do not belong to me," Mowgli roared. The battle unfolded. Rain, lightning, fire, and fierce roars. Mowgli used his clever traps and quick thinking to outmaneuver the tiger. Shere Khan lunged, growled, but Mowgli was ready. After the tense encounter, Shere Khan finally retreated, leaving the jungle in peace. Mowgli stood exhausted, proud and brave. After the battle, Mowgli faced a choice: the jungle or the human village. Bagheera said softly, "You belong to both." Mowgli looked at the wolves, at Baloo, at the jungle that raised him. He knew the jungle would always be home, but humans were an essential part of his journey. With a warm smile, he walked toward the village, carrying the wisdom, courage, and survival lessons from the jungle. He became a bridge between two worlds, humans and nature, living fully, adventurously, and courageously.